Hey Rockford, I'm Micah.
And I'm Jimmy.
And welcome to Beyond the Rocks School News.
So Micah, are you a food fan?
Of course I am, Jimmy. Who isn't?
Did you go to the food cooking competition?
No, I didn't even hear about that.
Don't worry, Micah. We sent a team down to check out what it was all about.
This is Abby Kurtz with Beyond the Rocks School News, and today I'm standing just outside the foods room where a serious competition is about to take place. Welcome to the first ever cultural food cook-off. It's about to get lit.
I started doing this about 5 years ago when I was at Holland, and it was a hit. And I've just kept doing it since. They have to research the culture, understand what the culture is.
Our group is Mexico.
From France?
From Italy.
Denmark.
And immerse themselves in it. So their driving question is, if they're studying abroad for a culinary competition, what are some things that they would need to know to be able to function well in society during the etiquette and traditions and that type of thing. They have to present on that first to us, and then the cook-off is a dessert that is proper to that culture.
What was the dish you guys prepared?
We did rice pudding.
A Danish roll.
We made a dish from Italy. We're making mil fui. Poi. What dish are you guys making?
We prepared the Sicilian cannoli.
And that has to be done in 40 minutes or less. Plating has to be precise. And then they present their food, not only just the food, but also the culture to the judges. And then the judges grade them on the taste, their presentation, and just overall satisfaction.
Great flavor.
Yeah, great combination of flavors.
Right.
The presentations were outstanding.
We'll definitely be doing it and having some more competitions.
It doesn't get much better than that. This has been Abby Kurtz with Beyond the Rocks School News.
Man, I wish I had all that food over my Thanksgiving.
Me too. It looked really good.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, what did you do over yours?
Not much really, just got together with some family. How about you?
Pretty much the same thing.
Well, I know the band did something really cool and awesome over Thanksgiving break.
Oh, you're talking about the Macys Day Parade, right?
As many people know, the Rockford High School Marching Band had a special season this year, with a big win and a trip to New York for a national event. A year like this required a professional designer for both shows.
For me, Rockford is well put together, super polished. The kids are great performers. And what I wanted to go for was big and beautiful, because that's kind of how I see Rockford's band.
It was difficult because we had the marching band schedule already set, and to add the Macys on, we knew it would be basically adding another marching band or another sport to it.
From a big win with the state competition and the Macys Thanksgiving Day Parade, the band spread excitement with all of their successes from this season.
I wasn't probably maybe as surprised as you, because when I came out to rehearsal a couple times, I saw how well it was going, and I thought it was going to be a special year.
Coming up with a perfect performance for such a well-known show was not easy.
I think the easiest way to explain the performance is it's just the trimming of a Christmas tree.
How to decorate a Christmas tree in 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Students had a long Thanksgiving day, starting with a wake-up around 1 a.m. to be show ready at 3 a.m. for a practice run. After an early breakfast, students hit the parade route around 10:15, with their big moment accumulating at 11:44. Congratulations to the band program on one unforgettable fall. This is Jenna Hankins signing off with Beyond the Rocks School News.
That was really impressive. They were awesome on TV.
It really was a special time for the band.
Did the choir do anything over break?
Actually, I think they did. They had something called Cabaret.
Bless you.
No, Jimmy, a cabaret.
What is that?
It's like a dessert show where people could come in and eat desserts, and then the choir would perform Beatles songs.
That sounds pretty cool.
I'm Keith Langworthy.
And I'm Zoe Frick.
And welcome to Cabaret.
Cabaret is a yearly tradition put on by the choir program for students to perform in front of a live audience. For some students, this is the first chance they've had to perform for a live audience.
And I feel fine.
The auditorium crew has worked tirelessly to make the stage into a real nightclub, and many volunteers have come together to make the event go smoothly.
I really liked the singing and the atmosphere of all the singers and everything that was going on. They had new lights from the bond.
Yeah, they got new lights.
Great staging. Very proud of them.
10 out of 10 experience. I had a blast. We do it again in a heartbeat.
Which we are at 8 o'clock. It's really good. We had a really good time.
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks for coming.
Mrs. Scott, the choir director, feels a sense of pride as she watches her students.
Okay, we got two things going on. You got the parents that are coordinating the desserts and the decorations, and then on my end and Mr. Scott's end, we're coordinating all the music, auditioning all the soloists, writing band charts, getting everybody ready to go.
This has been Zoe Frick.
And Keith Langworthy with Beyond the Rock School News. See you next week, Rockford.
That seemed like a lot of fun. Too bad I couldn't go.
Neither could I, Jimmy. Now, time for some last-minute announcements. Senior picks are due December 15th. You can turn them into Mr. Feely in room 249. Also, congratulations to junior Morgan Krause for placing first in the state championship this past weekend and broke the state record in the 100 butterfly.
Hey guys, because Keith couldn't speak at all, couldn't get the words out. This week is Flannel Day, next week is Hat Day, the week after that is Twin Day, and then we have Spirit Week leading up to Christmas break.
That's all for this week. Once again, I'm Micah.
And I'm Jimmy.
Have a great weekend, Rockford.
I'm not good at reading, okay?